Hey you guys, I've got a little rundown today of some of my favorite products that you can see here in video. I was gonna say in person, but not quite. In video, still good, so stay tuned. All right, so it is Christmas week. I'm so excited. I love the holiday season. And I was thinking about how much I love holiday decor and how it adds that little magic to your house, the twinkly lights. And sometimes it's depressing when January comes and you have to take it down. So like a lot of times I find myself leaving my decor up into January, and what I have started, I don't know if this is a bad habit or not. It's like retail therapy, so you can decide if this is for you. I started doing this a while ago where I'm like, January is gonna be my home refresh month. And so I will order a few new items so that I get excited about taking down the Christmas decor so that I can put them up. I'm gonna share some favorites today. And also another thing I should say, if you don't wanna buy something new, sometimes I just would move stuff around between rooms, like just kind of like, okay, what needs a new home? And that can totally feel like a new fresh space as well. This olive tree, we should start with it. It's so darn cute. So this one is back in stock on Zulily. It does come and go, so I'm hoping it will be there. I mean, I'm filming this just a few days before we release, but it's still so tricky to know. And it is a little bit spendy, but I feel like it's one of the best values I've seen for a little olive tree because it comes with this pretty cement pot. I love the pot, and then it's already got like some moss, so the quality of it is really good, and that it's like already ready to go. You don't have to buy a new pot or anything. I really think it's a good one. So love that for adding a little bit of freshness for the new year. This bowl, just so darn cute. I love pedestal bowls in general, and then wood as well, and this one's such a great price. I want to say it's $16.99. I will link that. And then I love just putting like bone beads in these for like seasonal stuff. It can also work as like a little fruit bowl or something like that on the counter too for your keys. It is on the smaller side, so maybe more like keys and wallet and the like catch-all type stuff, but really, really pretty. And again, I think the wood tones just feel warm and fresh for your home. The little ottoman here, hopefully these are all in the video. I'm doing my best because we have just our little mini setup here, but this leather ottoman is so pretty. It is one that I just got from Marshall's, and the quality is amazing and the size is good. These are so perfect to tuck under, a console table like I like to do, like that recent design I shared where I put a couple underneath. So beautiful. Love the texture of it, love the size. I like to use these in a living room as extra seating. You can kind of put a couple up by the fireplace or as footstools with the chairs. Really nice. Love them also for end of the bed. Lots of uses, even tucking them at the dining table, just kind of a fun extra seating. And while we're speaking of, dining tables, I use this on my dining table. This vase is amazing. I have shared it over on Instagram. I don't know if I have with you guys. Have I shared this before? Comment and tell me. I'm losing my mind. Anyway, love this because of the scale. Such a beautiful piece. And even sometimes people think like, oh, my dining room's not that big. Like my dining room isn't very big at all. It's a little nook, but I still love having a large scale vase. It just, feels so high end. Feels like this is unearthed or handmade, or it just has that feeling of uniqueness about it. I think being that it's the concrete and then it's got some texture with it. Couldn't love it more. It's a little bit of a splurge, but just like one of those investment pieces. Sometimes I say just buy a little of the really good stuff and, the ones that are worth splurging for. And then, you don't have a bunch of little knick-knacky stuff. You just have like these big statement pieces that really mean something. So that's definitely a way to go. And then some different stems for these. Or for this vase, I will link below as well. A lot of them are in that like 40-inch range is kind of about what you want to shoot, so that they have that nice long stem, because I think this is about 2 feet tall, so that you have your greenery like up here. So maybe 30 to 40-inch stems. I think the ones that I got for it are 43, and I just bent them, bent the ends a little bit. Better to go where too tall than too short, because you don't want them just barely poking up. That's never good. So taller is better. Yeah, so stems for that, I'll include a few. And remember that, yes, you can always bend the ends of them so that they are staggered heights and that sort of thing when you are decorating. And again, this is another thing that will totally add the freshness to your home when you bring in some faux greenery. You could even do fresh if you've got anything alive in your yard. Maybe we don't for winter. So yeah, so the faux greens are where it's at, but that will bring in definitely kind of that feeling that we're going for of newness. This mirror back here, I'm trying to figure out how to do this because it's always hard to show mirrors, but this one is this one is the one that was in the design board too, that entry design board, and I love it. So it's the natural wood with these balls on it, and someone mentioned you could DIY it, and I have seen someone DIY one. I can't remember who it was, and it was pretty cute, but I think she ended up spending over $100. Who was that? Yes, you can. I feel like this one's actually a pretty good price point where it might be worth buying the real deal, because it's like around $150. And I love the size and the shape. I think it'd be hard to replicate this with the shape. If you wanted round, you could probably do round as a DIY with these ball thingies. So yeah, definitely true though that it could be DIY'd. This is one that I am using in the flip house, and I can't wait. I think that mirrors are another one of those things that really open up the space, bring, reflect the light, and you hear that a lot, but I do definitely think that that is accurate, and that this is another way to bring the fresh feeling of the new year to your home. And then just that, natural soft wood, airy feeling, and detail and interest, and just such a unique shape and style. Loving that. I think those are my top 5 things for freshen up your home after the Christmas decor comes down. So yes, we are going into the new year, and normally we have videos for you guys every Wednesday and Saturday, but because this coming Saturday is Christmas, we won't have one then. We're gonna obviously take the day off. I can't wait to share with you guys all the stuff in this new year, the 2022. It's hard to even say. 2022, it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. We'd love to have you guys follow along, so subscribe and hit that bell to be notified of future videos. Check us out over on Instagram at Design Loves Detail, or on my blog, designlovesdetail.com, where you can subscribe to our newsletter to get updates of new posts and all the good stuff. So thank you guys, and have a very Merry Christmas.